me if anything's up. All right. Talk to you guys in a bit. All right. Bye. Hello.
Hi.
If anything's up. All right.
Cool.
Talk to you guys in a bit. All right. Bye.
Maybe we should use your computer. Let me see. Yay, it worked.
You good then?
Wait, yeah. Dan's gonna set up his computer real quick because my computer sucks. His computer's so much better than mine. I thought it was gonna work.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. If anything's up. All right. Talk to you guys in a bit.
Oh, I have the other thing set up too. Should probably exit that out.
Maybe we should.
Well, it's working, I think, on the YouTube. It is. Okay.
A tube top. That's why she looks like she's naked.
Yes. Oh yeah, I should probably like put on a jacket.
I see you.
What is that?
Cameron's watching too.
Oh yeah, Cameron's watching. Yay! Hello, Cameron. I think, yeah, I guess they're all starting to watch now. It should be okay soon. Alright, I'll be right back. Here, can I get your face in here?
My face. Hello. I'm setting up my computer. Hopefully it works a little better. It's actually pretty clear on hers too. Wait, can you see me? No. We can't see anybody else, correct? Jenny?
No. And then, yeah. So for people that are waiting, we're going to get started and like say hello to everyone, and then we can go ahead and get started.
Julie, we're waiting on you.
All right, Did Jill say that the connection's still sucky?
Jill said it's fine. She just asked if we could see her, and I said no. Where in here do I go, Jewel?
Huh?
To set up my computer for you, where do I go?
Here, call my mom real quick and see if she did it.
Alright, well, everybody's... Okay.
No, just leave my computer.
Alright, well, they're waiting on you, Jewel.
One second.
Making sure my mom can do it. My mom said she's going to watch it. Yeah. Maybe she's trying to figure it out. Come on.
Okay.
And Julie, just so you know, I think this link's going to be available, so you can always send it to other people that weren't able to view tonight. So obviously live is always more fun. So
yeah. Hi, Mom. Did you get the link or you? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
And like Jenny said, she can watch it anytime.
Yeah. Me too. Okay. Well,
What's
I
she
mean, we
doing?
can start. I think everyone's watching so far that I sent it to. Can you hear me, Jenny?
yes, you're good.
Oh, okay. All right. So I guess we can start. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Hello, everybody. I miss you all at home. But as you know, I just started my own business with Arbonne, and I'm really excited about it. And I wanted to tell you guys exactly what I'm doing. Well, like I know you're all like, especially Jill was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "Oh, I'll tell you later." But either way, I started this. Well, Jenny's Daniel's cousin. She told me about this probably about a year ago, and I didn't think twice about it. I mean, I did think about it because, I mean, all the products, what Arbonne is everything that I love, basically. But I didn't think, I could do anything like what she was talking about, like, selling products or, being part of something like this at all. So she talked more. Either way, so I guess before we left for California, she talked a little bit more about it, which sparked my interest a little bit even more.
Love you too. Bye.
And then I came here, and I had like no friends here, like completely like all by myself. And as a few people do know, I was a little homesick. So this was completely just went back in the back of my head, like didn't think I could do it, especially being out here, not knowing anybody and just being afraid of, trying to start something like this. So, went back home, thought about it a little more because, Jenny's always posting things on Facebook. I always would look at all the stuff that, she would be posting and everything. So, we come back out here, and then I was talking to Daniel's mom about it, and she was saying how, like, should really start looking into it again. Jenny really would want us to start doing it and, just to look more into it. So I did. And then, me and Jenny have been talking, I guess, one-on-one for a couple weeks now, and she just got me really excited about the program. I really, got more in depth with the information and everything. So, so I said, yeah, let's do it. Because, this, honestly, I'm 4 days, like 3-4 days in. I'm like 3-4 days in, and not like I am nervous about it, but like I feel way more confident about myself already. I love the program. There's so many people in Arbonne that are so supportive. I already am, getting contacts out here in LA, which is awesome. The product that I'll be, selling, it's everything that I believe in. And I know back then when, like, in the summer when Jill would make fun of me saying that how I could never be like a vegan because I went in that phase of not eating meat for like 2 weeks and stuff. But it was all like little things like that, like I do believe in natural products and like no added chemicals, and I really think that's like the best thing that we could do for ourselves because the the amount of chemicals that we put in the body in our body with between like makeup, your skincare, nutrition, protein shakes, the amount of chemicals they put in those things is like crazy. You have no idea, like it's insane. And all Arbonne is, it's all pure and natural, and it's all like they're all very, very beneficial to your body. There's no added chemicals. All vegan products. It's gluten and soy free. They're a cosmetic line. I just started using it, and Dan actually was saying how, like, I put, some makeup on last night. I was messing around with it, and he said that, like, I looked really good with the makeup on because I've been having trouble finding the right makeup for my face because the dry skin and, like, mascara and eyeliner. Either way, it stayed on my face the whole entire day, and I looked from the beginning of the day to the very end, and I absolutely love it. I think, like, this product is, like, the best thing ever. I've never been more excited, like, in my life to really start getting going with something, especially something that I really do believe in, that it's very important to our, it's I guess it's the new generation. We're trying to be much more healthier. We're trying to get, find out new things that are to make ourselves, not get sick or, whatever the case is. But I think this is the best thing, that anybody can do for themselves when it comes to, like, healthiness and stuff. So that's how I got started with it. So now, I'm kind of on my own, but Jenny has been, the best, like, coach so far. I had, I'm officially probably going to I am officially started. So I wanted to let you guys know. I know a lot of you have no idea what I'm doing. So this is just a way for me to tell you, and Jenny's going to explain way more better than I can because I'm not very good at explaining things sometimes. But either way, Jenny's going to start talking to you. And this is, everyone, this is Jenny. This is Daniel's cousin. She's on the East Coast as well. So I'm the only one here. But either way, this is Jenny, everybody. And she's going to, talk more into about what exactly I'll be doing. She's going to explain much more better than I can. So, yes, Jenny can start talking.
Yay. Okay, and if you want to mute yourself, we don't have Gru singing to us and making the screen flip back and forth. And then we can unmute you at the end if we want. Okay, so Julie's muted, thank goodness. No. So seriously, everybody that is watching, once again, I am Jenny, Daniel's cousin. His favorite. He's told me that. In all seriousness, yeah, the 2.5 years, and it's absolutely changed my life in a million ways. It was also something that I wasn't looking for. This is, like what we're about to go over, you're going to learn about the philosophy of the products, you're going to learn about the quality, you're going to learn a little bit about the history of the company, and you're also going to learn about how this business works. This is obviously something that Julie found that not only could she be passionate about the products that she's using, but something that she learned she can get paid for friends. We're already showering every single day, we're already using these products every single day, so why not learn how to make an income doing it? One of the really exciting things, as you guys already noticed, is the fact that we are able to do this from our bed in our wearing, like, one of these, like, all of us in the East Coast have been freezing and snow and everything, and so I'm bundled up today. And the fact that I didn't have to anything fancy to do the presentation is also kind of a plus. And so a little bit of my background. I'm in the environmental field. For about 3 years, I was doing soil and groundwater remediation. So I was outside every single day, wearing jeans and a t-shirt and boots, and working with a bunch of men on construction equipment. I literally did everything from basic soil and groundwater sampling to eventually building remediation systems and being a carpenter and a plumber and electrician, like everything. So needless to say, this kind of business to me on the outside was a lipstick company, and I was like, I don't have any interest in throwing catalogs in people's mailboxes and whatever. I very quickly learned that this is not a lipstick business whatsoever. It's much more than that. And also, for me, one of my reasons for deciding to do Arbonne was actually similar to Julie's, because I'm from Tennessee originally, and I had just moved up to New Jersey a couple years prior. And as I mentioned, I was just around mostly men in my job, so it wasn't even like, I have a lot of guy friends, but I wasn't going to invite Carl, the excavator guy, over for a glass of wine and a movie night, So I was like, how do I make friends outside of college? And so for me, this was a way for me. I had something that I could see myself standing behind and being truly passionate about. At the end of the day, like Julie said, we educate people on what we're doing, and we educate people on safe products. So, you know, for me, like whether or not anybody purchases a product from me, I don't even get some. So I was introduced to this through a friend who's a musician in the area. I literally went to her house. I didn't know she was doing Arbonne. She was also not somebody I would have, you know, seen doing this kind of business. But I went actually, and I went over because I work outside. So I was thinking, you know what? I'm just gonna go get a facial, catch up with Maria, see how she's been. Well, at that point, I hadn't seen her for almost a year, and she had been working over 70 hours a week because she was a music teacher, and she had 2 part-time jobs to make ends meet. She was helping manage her husband's carpentry business, and they had a 2-year-old boy. And so she was literally always out of the house, never saw. She was able to replace her teaching income within 4 months of having her Arbonne business. And at that point, she had just gotten her free Mercedes-Benz through Arbonne. So needless to say, I was intrigued. The fact that she was able to do that and with such a busy life. So the couple of things, like I said, for me was the social aspect. And now that I've been doing this for about 2.5 years, it's grown into much more. This industry is the fastest growing industry in the world. And you will see it's more and more common for every other person that you know to be involved in some sort of home-based business. Obviously, I'm biased, but I really truly believe Arbonne is the best that you can absolutely. You're going to learn a little bit more why. So the first thing I want to share with you guys is our compensation plan. And I always like to put that out there because this may or may not be something that you're personally interested in. Eventually, it might be if it's not now. But either way, we are word of mouth. So at least this way you have the full picture. So if it is ever something that you want to learn more about. So the first level of management is a district manager. District manager, $1,200 a month based on part-time hours. The second level is area manager, and that's where I'm at right now. Area managers make an average of $3,000 to $5,000 a month, still based on part-time hours. That level is a really great level to get to because at the area manager, have a willable business. Up to 3 jobs. What that means, and I know you guys are all like around the same age. I'm a little bit older than you guys. I still don't have kids either, but that means one day, if and when you do have kids, not only will your business be passed on to them, but down 2 more generations. And that's, God forbid, something were to happen. This business does produce for even me. My fun scenario that I put out there is that I live until I'm 100 because I'm using Arbonne and I'm healthy and beautiful. But even then, I have a legacy to leave my loved ones. And you know, nowadays, you know, if you're no longer on this earth, you're not going to be able to pass on an income to your family. So that's a really big deal to a lot of people. Vice president, which I'm currently about to be in qualification for, and regional vice presidents make an average of $8,000 to $10,000 a month, still based on part-time hours. That's also the Mercedes-Benz level. So Arbonne does give you cash allowance in your bank account every single month towards your free car. It can be anything that you want. It just has to be white because we stand for pure, safe, and beneficial. And then the last level is national vice president. National vice presidents make an average of 35 part-time hours. Some do make a little less, but some can make up into the 6 figures. So I will address this. I know when I heard those numbers, I was like, okay, that's cool. Like there's probably like 5 people at the top of the company, and there's probably like 20 Mercedes on the road. This is the reality. Oh my gosh. To me, and I think he just tooted, and that's the reality. That's not good. Oh, anyways, sorry. That's really bad, Brody. Okay. Anymore. Oh, the top levels of the company. So at my house, we have we have 16 Mercedes-Benz in our training every single month. 16 regional vice presidents. We actually recently had because it was getting so overwhelmingly big. And even now that we've split our groups in half, there's more and more people promoting, like myself, to regional vice president, that we're having to continue to expand our trainings. And that's just a small local group in New Jersey. In all of Arbonne, there's thousands of as far as the top of the company, I personally know and interact with on a regular basis over 20 national vice presidents. These are people making an average of, you know, $25,000, $35,000 a month. This is not a business where I say it's a get rich quick thing. This isn't. This is something where you do put in work. It's a marathon, not a race, but it's inevitable that you will make it to the top of the company. 95% of the people that stick it out and to the top. So it's just a matter of being consistent. So if consistent for you is 1 day a week, awesome. If consistent for you is 3 days a week and you want to promote faster and quicker, awesome. It's whatever you want to make of it, and that's what I like about it. I was not, and I used Dove soap. I've always worked out and tried to take care of myself, but I didn't necessarily consider what I was putting on my body. And so this do. So now a little bit of history on the company itself. We just turned 35 years old. We are 100% Swiss formulated and botanically based. We are the first company of our kind to be certified carbon neutral. We actually, our manufacturing facility and headquarters is in Irvine, California, which is only about an hour. And so we have based ink. Just since I started Arbonne, our protein used to come in tubs. Now it comes in bags. Our catalogs are smaller. Even the boxes that our stuff is shipped in, I have shrunk down in size. So since we are a road-based business, we want a lot of our ingredients are actually wild-crafted. Ingredients were to ever be found negatively impacted, then we would find another source for that because we do not want to negatively impact our botanicals. We are pH correct and hypoallergenic. We are certified gluten-free and vegan, and we have been for 35 years. Our founder, his name was Peter Mork, and he was truly a visionary. He knew that it takes only about 26 seconds from something getting on our skin to go into our bloodstream, into our liver. So that's why it's almost more important what we put on our skin to what we put in our bodies. And when you think about it, because I thought about it when I use a lot of products, but think about it. Shower day. You have your body wash, your shampoo, your conditioner, your face wash, maybe your lotion, your deodorant, your toothpaste. And then if you do wear makeup, primer, foundation, eyeshadow, mascara, sunscreen in the summer, sunless tanner, you have bug spray, you have, what else? Your basic hand soaps. All of that kind of stuff is stuff you're putting on every single day and it's going down the drain. And those today, protein shakes. I drink a protein shake every single day. So that is something that you really start to think about. You're like, okay, so even if I'm not a product person, like that's a lot. The average 115 chemicals on her body, in her blood work. They've done blood work to see what the average amount of chemicals in, and that's what's found in your organs. With men, I think it's around like 250. That is a lot. So the fact that we have been vegan and gluten-free for 35 years has gotten our non-GMO certification. We are also soy-free. We are, as I mentioned, vegan, so not only do we not test on animals, we do not have any animal byproducts, we are also certified kosher and low glycemic index. So we have a phenomenal nutrition line, and our nutrition line I absolutely love. That's one of the things that actually intrigued me the most when I started my business, and it's low glycemic index. And what that means is someone with diabetes or somebody that's really into working out and doesn't like to spike their blood sugar when they consume a product early in the day, our protein shakes don't do that. So I can drink my protein shake at like 5:36 in the morning, which I usually do, a stomach ache, and I also don't feel like I have the crazies because my blood sugar is all over the place. So the next thing that I want to talk about is the toxins in our products. In the United States, it is currently unregulated what is put in our personal care products. There are no laws regulating labeling laws or labeling, and this is a really big deal. The good news is people are becoming a lot more educated, so they are looking for things like Arbonne. We follow what's called the European Union directives, actually, that we follow. That's one of the biggest ones. That's banning over 1,400 toxins and chemicals from being used in our formulations, while in the United States there's currently only 10 to 12 different toxins banned. So I heard that number and you think 1,400 versus 12. That's a lot, and that's just the reality. Only do we take it a step further. If something in our products is even suspected of being toxic, then we will stop production until we find a safer alternative. And the whole purpose of that is we are a health and wellness company. We are not a personal care company. We're not a cosmetics company. We're considered health and wellness. Our skincare line is actually considered a topical vitamin. Like, that's how amazing it is. So it really is just such high quality stuff. So some of the major toxins you want to look out for: mineral oil is one of the biggest ones. Large molecule, it's colorless, it's odorless, it lasts a long time. So it's really, really great for these cosmetic companies and personal care companies to put that in their products. What mineral oil is, you get gasoline on one side and you get mineral oil on the other. It's literally the sludge in the bottom of the barrel. So once again, it's a lot cheaper for these gasoline companies to sell all of this mineral oil or for really cheap versus getting rid of it in an environmentally safe way, which would cost billions of dollars to be in, and just to dispose of one drum of contaminated soil, let alone hundreds of thousands of gallons. The reason you don't want mineral oil in any of your products is because it's an occlusive toxin. So it's literally like saran wrap around your skin. Our skin is our largest organ in our body. That's how we detoxify. When you shut the body's ability to detoxify, then you're keeping anything good from coming in and anything bad from coming out. So that's going to weaken your immune system. That's going to be hormone disruptors, neurological disruptors, increasing your chances of getting cancer. And you're just wasting your money on products that you think are good for you. Mineral oil is actually the second cause of aging behind the sun, which I find really ironic, because here we are trying to put on really nice products and it's actually sucking out the moisture, yet giving us the false impression that's going to moisturize our skin. So if you ever think about it and you think you have like a slick feeling, there's mineral oil in it. And a product typically has about 30 to 60% mineral oil, something you really want to stay away from. Another one, parabens. The United States is currently one of the only countries in the world, aside from a few third world countries, that still uses parabens in their formulations. Parabens, they're simply to keep these products in warehouses for products that should be used up in about 6 months. Parabens have been linked directly to breast cancer tumors, and most recently, every single breast cancer tumor that's been found to have multiple parabens. So there's ethylparaben, polypropylparaben, methylparaben. I've not seen any less than 2 to 3 in a product. I've seen upwards of 5 products. So you definitely want to look out to that. Deodorants are a really big offender, but so is pretty much every other personal care product on the line. The number one preservative in all personal care products out there that is definitely not going to be on your label is formaldehyde. Formaldehyde, as we know, is what is used typically to store animals or body parts, and they are putting it in personal care products as a preservative. And they don't have to label it because there are no labels on formaldehyde, but even if they do, they actually put individual ingredients that when combined form formaldehyde, so they're formaldehyde forming compounds, so they're sneaky about it. I will just give you an example of how big of a deal this is, because it's such a big deal in the United States that right now there's a 30-year study that the government released. I think this was probably about 3 or 4 years ago that they started it at this point. There's only that happened. The first one was on smoking, and the other one was on the sun. So basically scientific evidence proving that yes, smoking causes lung cancer, and 30 years proving that yes, the sun causes skin cancer. And you hear those things in your life. With science, you know, you need to have a lot of supporting evidence to really give reason to. So now the most recent one that did come out was the direct link of personal care products and cancer rates. So just think about that. The scary stuff. Julie can definitely give you some more information if you want a list of all of the most common 9 toxins in your products, because it really is something you want to think about and educate yourself about. You know, I personally have cancer in my family. I've had many friends and family members that have people pass away and leave us way too soon in our life because of genetic or family history related that just happen to be freak things. So this is something I'm really, really passionate about. So anyways, people they'll hear the quality of the product. So vegan, soy-free, non-GMO, you know, botanically based, pure, safe, and beneficial, and they see the compensation plan. They're like, okay, well, how can you make that kind of money products? Like, what, do you sell like 1,000 lipsticks? Like, how can you do that? Different levels of personal care products out there. beauty, which unfortunately, that's going to be your CVS, your Walgreens, your Walmart. And the second level is your premium quality. That's going to be your specialty nutrition stores and your department store brands. So that's going to be Estee Lauder, Lancome, Clinique, Chanel, and brand. It'll still have cheaper formulations if you're getting it in the United States. You'd have to go overseas to get the higher quality. So there might be less of the fillers in those products, but they're still going to be present. Then the highest level is ultra premium quality. Ultra premium are 100% Swiss formulated. They're usually botanically based. They're also super concentrated and the purest that you can find. However, they're usually hard to find, boutique or appointment only. And when you have quality of products, something like an eye cream might cost you upwards of $300 to $500 just for that one product. Actually ranked as an ultra premium quality product, which most people have never experienced. I know I hadn't. I was literally using Dove soap from head to toe. So they see results within 2 to 3 days of using our products. However, because we are a network marketing company, we are priced below premium price points. So what that means is we're between department store brands and your general there. So now we're going to talk a little bit about network marketing and how this works. And I will tell you this. Network marketing is the fastest growing industry in the entire world. Number one. And there are more millionaires as a direct result of network marketing in the world than in any other industry to date. And there's many reasons for that. First of all, network marketing is two different things. One is word of mouth. Think about it. You talk about where your favorite mechanic is, where the best restaurant in town is, your favorite bottle of wine, your favorite pair of shoes, all of that. That's network marketing. So, like, I can say, oh my gosh, like I just got the running shoes I've been wearing at the gym. They're amazing. Am I going to get a check from the manufacturer of those shoes because I told somebody about them? No. I shower every single day, or almost every single day. I get up every once in a while, and I drink a protein shake every single day, and I do a detox every 3 to 4 months, and I can talk about it. And if some products, Arbonne sends me a check, which is amazing. Fastest growing business model in the world because of technology and social media. People did a home-based business 10 years ago even, because with cell phone access and internet access, we literally can connect globally at any time to anything that we want to know about. Sales and marketing and advertising used to really be the way people found out about a product because you didn't 100 strangers to get their opinion instantly. Now we do. I mean, people are more likely statistically to believe a stranger on Facebook than a commercial or any kind of advertising out there, which is true. Think about it. Like, this is a funny thing. For Christmas, I was asking a Facebook poll on men's watches because I wanted to get my boyfriend a watch. He does not have Facebook. I cannot even tell you. I think I literally got like 30 or 40 responses at my boyfriend, and I even got personal messages, like the private ones, and emails from people that I never ever talked to. But everybody wanted to respond on what watch to get. And listened. There was like 2 common ones that people were going back and forth on, so I got one of those 2 brands. And that's because I'd rather trust them than just, company tell me they're the best watch. So is an alternate distribution system. When you go to a traditional retailer, only about 2% of what you pay per product goes into the quality, and the 98% remaining goes into the actual overhead. So you have your warehouse or your wholesaler, your retailer, the multi-advertising, and every person in between. I mean, if you really think about it, think about $50 million to Norse Revlon. And I know I'm not, maybe I'll see Holly Berry buying her makeup today. Nobody believes that. And just think about the commercials and the print media that you see for anything. Think of the millions, not billions of dollars that go into that. For that. So we don't pay any of those people that kind of money. In all of our catalogs, it's all Arbonne people. It's all Arbonne consultants. And all the money that we're not spending on advertising and tons of warehouses is going back into the quality of our products, which is why we have such phenomenal quality, and even to our clients. Arbonne provides amazing deals for anybody that wants to use our products and make a healthier choice for themselves. But then actually have a really, really incredible, home office that is completely supportive of us. They're always there to help us out with any kind of questions, any kind of help with anything. We have all the training in the world, every kind of print document you can imagine, every kind of, we have learn and burns that you can download and listen to on any topic that you want. So you really have all the tools, and that's one of the reasons I liked this. I'm not organized in my life to create my own business. I'm not. I live off of Post-it notes, and that's pretty much as good as I get with Oregon. So Arbonne really does all of the footwork for me, yet I'm the one getting paid. In regards to our nutrition line, the Mayo Clinic paired with us just this past year because they've been so impressed by what it is that we're doing with our nutrition line. It's absolutely phenomenal. I could honestly just talk about our nutrition line for about an hour. I won't, but if you're interested, I can give you more details on why it's so superior. Really quickly, before I keep talking, I'm going to turn on a light because it's getting dark at night and I don't have any lights on, so hold your horses 2 seconds. Okay, that's better. Sorry, I realized I was kind of fading away. Okay, so network marketing. I was at this facial party. I literally thought I was just going to get a facial and learn about some products and catch up with my friend Maria, and myself becoming intrigued by the business model. And the thing that really got me sitting on the edge of my seat was when she started marketing. Here's the deal. Universities all over the United States are teaching network marketing programs now because it's the that it is. 20 years ago, people were teaching on franchises, and now people are getting into network marketing. So based on a network marketing company, at least one of the 4 key factors, and if they do, then it's probably something to move forward with. Arbonne has all 4 key factors, and for that reason, I truly do believe we're going to be one of the #1 globally the global networks in all of the world. So it's huge. So is a consumable product. So think about it. Once again, you shower every other day at least. You drink a protein shake, you use face wash, whatever it is, and it's used up, and you're going to buy it again. Not only that, we provide. We do not have a luxury item. We do not have a niche product that not everybody's going to want. We use personal care products, and they're safe for you, and they actually work, and they deliver to your doorstep, and free money to purchase in the future. That's really the difference. I'm not going to be in the shower 3 weeks later going, oh man, like I really should get some shampoo. Like it'd be really nice. Like I guess I'll get it. Like I'm going to run out of eggs. I'm going to run out of bacon, even though I love bacon. But I'm going to run out of that. But I'm not going to be running out of my personal care products. You will always have it, or it will always be on its way. In a recession, there's 3 things that never go down, and if anything, that go up. That's your tobacco, alcohol, and your personal care. It's a little crass, but I like to say that we are not going to be poor and ugly. That's the truth. I might be talking to my boyfriend about, oh, we're on a budget, we should cut back a little, let's eat ramen noodles and frozen teas for the next 6 months. But it's never going to come down to, hey, your skin has been amazing, but you can't use that face wash anymore. That's not going to happen. When people find something that they really like when it comes to personal care, they stick to it. Marketplace demand. So this is where it continues to just make sense with Arbonne. We are not a niche product. My brother, he's in my business as well, and he is in fitness. He has a health promotions degree he's working towards. He's going to have his personal trainer certification, and he sees the value in this business model. The nutrition-oriented businesses out there that are great. I'm not knocking any of them. However, the quality of their products are not the same. But even more importantly, I love my protein shakes. I work out. Even if I don't work out, I'm still drinking them because it's an easy thing, and I know it's healthy. I'm going to get a lot of things that I need for the day out of my shakes. But somebody else might not care. They could give 2 cracks about nutrition, but they might really like our makeup. They might want a vegan makeup that's not tested on animals. They might want skin's given them problems for years. They might want something that's safe for their baby. So we literally have everything from a baby line approved on 0 to 3-month-olds all the way up to a #1 clinically tested anti-aging line against other brands globally. We have something for every skincare between a detox line, a full nutrition line, and a full makeup line that's award-winning. So literally there's not a single person on this planet that cannot do this business, or like, so you're really just broadening your horizons in every aspect. And once again, demand, there's like, that's all, you're covering everything, which is great. So the third key factor, I've already kind of touched on this, but this is the most exciting, and I think everybody will kind of resonate. You know, Julie mentioned about healthier products. She knows, you know, what she's putting on her body is really, really important, and she sells. And that's the truth, and that's why this is a really, now there is a trend going on. There's the home-based business boom, and there's the health and wellness industry that's colliding right now. The health will be the next multi-trillion-dollar industry, and okay, that's cool. When I heard trillion-dollar industry, health and wellness, that's cool. But what that means, to give you some perspective, the last multi-trillion-dollar industry, boom 80s. So think about it. This is the next wave. Right now, network marketing is the fastest growing industry. Soon it's going to be the health and wellness industry. The fact that we have in our pockets and that we're 35 years old, that just sets us up for massive success. Big deal. The fact that we've been vegan, gluten-free, and everything we are for 35 years, we've had time to make mistakes. We've had time to perfect what we're doing. We've had time to get amazing people on our team to help continue to make sure that we're not only putting out amazing products, but cutting-edge products. We have released that do not exist anywhere in the marketplace, whether it's on the shelves or a home-based business. We're always one step ahead of everybody else, which really sets us apart. Then the other side of that is the home-based business boom. Everybody wants a piece of the pie. They want to have their own. I honestly believe that our American dream lives in network marketing. It is predicted that at least 50% of Americans are going to be part of network marketing in some way or another in the next 5 years. And that's why I say there's no better small scale or a big scale. Some people just want something so that they stay in their house. Some want a little money to pay off their car or their student loans. Some people love their jobs but know they're never going to make enough. A lot of teachers, we have a lot of teachers that do this, they're not making enough. Want some extra income. And then the other aspect of that is some people hate their job or don't know what they want to do in their lives, or they want to be a stay-at-home parent. A business that is big or as little as you want it to be, and you can do whatever you want. For me, I honestly thought I was going to move really, really slow because I was not a product person. I was not good at speaking. Like I was not good at doing what I'm doing now. And Julie, like, this is a way for her to learn, and eventually she'll be doing her on the other side of the country. I'm her sponsor. I'm her mentor. Me and everybody on our team is going to be there to support her the whole entire way. I am going to be out in California to do. She's coming to the global training conference that we have in Vegas coming up, and but there's really endless ways to grow your business, and we do it together. So this whole collision of the home-based boom and the health and wellness, massive. There's an LRI industry report that comes out every single year. It's a network marketing report. This past fall has predicted us to grow 600 to 700% between now and 2020. That is massive. To give you some perspective, first of all, we are not anything like these companies. However, they've become very successful over time. Mary Kay and Avon. If you were to ask 100 people, have you heard of Mary Kay and Avon? I can guarantee you every single person has heard of them. Arbonne is still only about 1 to 2% product awareness, and we are only growing exponentially. So I will tell you, as soon as people find out about Arbonne, when I introduce them, they're so excited. They're thanking me because they've to offer, you know, and they know that we have integrity in our company as well. So that is a really, really big deal. And so the growth that companies like Mary Kay and Avon experienced, we're going to have that in about 6 years. So once again, you don't want to get into a company when it's already peaked and everybody already knows about you, because you're pretty much saturated at the ground level. So you're getting on, and here's a wave that's about to happen. And that's where the inevitability of you growing a significant business over time, as long as you're coachable and you don't quit, you will succeed. I promise you. I promote within less, which is the second level of management up here. Very, very quickly became real to me that those income levels are not only real, and that's when I changed my vision, because not only do I want this for myself, but I want this for all of my loved ones and anybody that wants this, because this has changed my life. I'm no longer in the remediation industry because I don't have to be. And I've been getting job offers, like 30,000 more at a job in that field if I wanted it, but I don't. And it's amazing because I'm happier doing what I'm doing now, which I work for the United States Geological Survey, for anybody that's curious. All right, so now I'm going to talk to you about our globalization. This is part of our growth that's about to happen. We are currently only in 5 countries. We're the United States, Canada, Australia, and as of October 1st, we were into Poland. We're going into Taiwan this year, and then after that, eventually we will be in over 100 countries all around the world. So once again, you may or may not know anybody in any of those countries, but eventually somebody on your team will. Like my aunt's Polish, or I studied abroad in Taiwan for a semester, or I have a cousin that lives in Australia. And that's where you start reaching out, getting referrals, making connections. If you like to travel, you can use it as a tax deduction. So really, that is massive, massive growth. So what that means is you're sleeping or you're snowed in, that is you're sleeping or you're still making a paycheck. So I mean, I could be in bed at midnight, but then Julie's over on the west. You know, that's how it works. It's just incredible. So guys, I know it's been a little bit. The last way that people's business work is time leveraging. That's the 4th key factor of network marketing. Sorry, my dog. Okay, is the 4th key factor of network marketing is time leveraging. So busy. We all have lives. A lot of us are working, if not a full-time job, multiple jobs. We're in school working part-time. We're in school working. Have kids. Some people have family issues. Some people, you know, whatever. We have life happening. So for me, when I learn to take something else on extra, A, that I can't stand behind, or B, that's not going to be worth it. It's 100% worth it. But one of the ways that I really learned I could do this was the fact that we have time leveraging. We have results approach with our. So what that means is I pass out full-size kits of these products to people to try, and the products sell themselves. So what happens is, first of all, this takes the sales aspect out of it, because I really felt uncomfortable thinking I was going to be a salesperson. I do not consider myself a salesperson at all, because A, I use all of Arbonne products and I love them. I'll Julie Daniel this, which you might like it, so you can try it, but I don't like the toothpaste. That's it. But other than that, I love everything that we have, and I've used it, and I can personally speak to it. Even the baby diaper rash cream, I use it on my poison ivy every summer because I inevitably get it. So anyways, we pass out full-size kits of our products for people to try. And what would happen is, like Julie, she'll have somebody, you know, in California that she's met. She'll be like, hey, you know what? This might sound a little crazy, but I think you would be great at what I do. I absolutely love best-selling lines. Why don't you take it home and try it for a few days? And in the meantime, which is not on here, but I typically have a business card. Here's my business card. And on the back of it, there's a pre-recorded opportunity call. Why don't you take on an extra part-time job? Why not do something where you're going to have a lot of fun doing it, and you have the ability to choose what your income is going to be. So what this means is, I'm leaving from one job going to school. I'm leaving from one job to go on date night. I'm leaving from one job to go to another job. These products speak for the people that you're giving them to, feel complimented. They actually are like, okay, wow, like I have the opportunity to try these products. Like, I'm not shoving a catalog in your face saying, here, you should buy from me. I'm saying, here, I love this. I have a lot of people that use it, and you try it and let me know what you think. 9 times out of 10, people want to buy it, if not the whole kit, something from it. They want to learn how they can earn it by hosting a presentation, getting a few friends, a few of their friends around the products to try some of the products, and they can earn up to 80% off of everything that they want. Or they learn about the business by listening to the phones. So it really is a great way to build a business. That's how Maria, who's my sponsor, was able to promote to regional vice president within 8 months. Even though she was working over 70 hours a week, she was passing out these kits to people to try, and it was just massive. So the way that all works, to think about it time leveraging wise, there are company sales. With a direct sales company, you basically have to sell product. You're limited to your area, so if you ever move, you're going to lose your clientele, and they're typically based on recruiting. So that means they actually get paid a cash bonus of some sorts to their team. Then there's the network marketing side. Network marketing is typically a good investment, but it takes a long time to see the outcome of the money. With Arbonne, we are a combination of the two. The income potential is as wide and as deep as you want. There's no limit on how many people you can have on your team. There's no limit on what you get paid. And, you know, there are companies out there that say, once you get so many people on your team, we're not going to put a limit on that, which is huge. Because once again, we're at a ground floor opportunity, and I plan on. I can't sleep at night because I think about it. It's incredible. So that's really, really where it goes. So the combination of the direct sales and network marketing, we have the ability to make right now money. So if I give my friend that kit and she's like, oh man, like I really want it, let me order it and I'll get it shipped to my house. I'm going to get a 35% commission off. He goes, you know what, like I'm going to be using this anyways, and I would going to definitely tell my friends about it because I know they're looking for something like this. Then Arbonne actually pays us, and this is coming from Arbonne, not from other people's paychecks. Arbonne pays us to support and train. I honestly say we're a gratitude-based business. This business only attracts amazing, wonderful people, or it helps us grow into even more. And that's because we focus on gratitude and empowering people. And so this is something that even once Julie is independent and has her own team, you know, I'm still going to be there the whole way. Maria, my sponsor, she's still in my business. We're friends. That's what it is. We're all for a really good time doing this. So to put it in time perspective, if you have a 40-hour work week, you get paid for 40 hours. If you work for 30 hours, you get paid for 30. If you work for 50 hours or 60 hours, still only get paid for 40. With Arbonne, we have time leveraging that just really makes sense. So say I only have 10 hours of work to put in my business a week. I'm going to find 4 people to do the same thing. They're going to put in 10 hours because we all duplicate each other. It's super easy. I'm going to get paid on over 50 hours. Then those 4 people are going to say, well, I want what Jenny's doing. So they're going to each find 4 people putting in 10 hours of work a week. And that's going to be over 210 hours I'm getting paid on, still for only putting in 10. Once again, this is over time. It's inevitable because they love their stuff. There are going to be people ordering nutrition every couple of months. It's just going to, over time, that adds up. And so I use 10 hours because it's an easy number for math, but people put in as little as 4 to 6 hours. It's really whatever you want to do of your life. So really, to sum this all up, it's a lot. So once again, really glad you guys took the time to listen and learn about what Julie's doing. But the long and short of what we do is we make an active decision to stop supporting other people's fortunes and to stop supporting company cancer. So I basically stopped. I didn't shop high-end. So I stopped shopping at Target for my personal care products. That's where I was going. So instead of going to Target for my face wash, my conditioner, my shampoo, and my deodorant and everything else, I decided, hey, I'm going to buy from my own store. Management, you actually start getting paid on your own purchases, which is huge. The fact that we're internet-based, once again, everything is shipped from the manufacturer to the person. I do not stock and deliver. I have teams and consultants and clients that are all over the United States. So I'm not expected to drive to Syracuse, New York to deliver product. Arbonne sends it, and typically within a couple days. Julie lives only an hour away from Irvine, but she days after ordering them, which is amazing. Ways to get involved as a client. There's no real bells or whistles. You do get the wholesale discount and everything shipped to your house. The second way is a preferred client. The preferred client, you pay a $20 one-time fee to get 20% off of all of your purchases for a full year, to get up to 50% off of all of your purchases, all of your products within your first month. A lot of times people hear this information and want to bulk up and just get rid of a bunch of junk. And Arbonne really provides an amazing opportunity to redirect your household spending as a preferred client. You also get your own ID number. What this means is people like to shop online, and instead of having to wait to talk to Julie to put your order in because she's 3 hours times difference, you can log in online, put in your own order, and she'll still get credit for it. There's many months where I have gotten a commission check and I'll have that I did not talk to that month, yet they ordered. Of course, we're here to help you order if and when you want us to. We're here to help tell you about the newest products and give you tips and tricks and everything. However, if you're just somebody that likes to shop on your own, that's amazing. The third way to get involved is by hosting. And hosts, I mean, really, I don't even like to use the word party because party is intimidating for people. We do everything from a nutritional seminar. We do ultimate facials, which were designed by master esthetician. It's a great way for people to experience the product. So whether or not they even buy anything, they have an amazing time at the event because they feel really great about themselves. Some martinis, makeup, and mud, whatever. You can make a million. I actually did the detox skinny wrap event at my house, which is one reason I'm wearing a sweatshirt and not a cute outfit, because we were detoxifying our body. But it's really anything that you want to do, and as a hostess, you get up to 80% off of everything that you want. And so for me, I hosted an event for my mom this summer, and she got all of the host rewards. She got $625 of product for only $125. So if you look and you're like, I just want everything. For those of you that are watching right now, I know most of you are near me in Pennsylvania somewhere. I'm willing to travel and do events for Julie so that you can experience the products. If you're like, hey, I want to introduce my friends to you, and we'll just put Julie on a computer like we have now, and she'll hang out on the laptop while we do the event. So just keep that in mind. If this is something you're interested in, let me or Julie know, and we can schedule something. So involved, which is the way that Julie and I both chose to get involved, is as a consultant. We make a 35% discount on any of our purchases. We can get up to 80% off of everything that we want. We get a 35% commission on any direct sale, 10% compliance. We have the ability to earn a cash bonus at every single management level. So what that means is you're already doing your business, and once you get to a certain point, Arbonne pays you extra money. So at the district manager level, that's an extra $200 on top of all of your commissions. At the area manager level, that's an extra $400 on top of all of your regular commissions. So I'm an area manager. I've consistently earned my area bonus like 7 months in a row now. I'm already doing. You also, as you go up in management, Arbonne pays you an override percentage of all of your team's sales on top of your own, because Arbonne truly believes that we empower people. And so Arbonne pays us that. And once again, everybody has the exact same ability. So right now I make up to 14% of what my whole entire team produces on top of my regular commission. And Julie, she's going to be a district manager soon. She's going to start making an override percentage on all of her sales and all of her team. So it's a really, really just brilliant model. As I mentioned, we have world-class training, world-class mentorship. Julie mentioned she's already had people reach out to her. The people that have reached out to her and that she's going to be connecting with in California, she has nothing to do with their business. Yet this is the kind of community that we have where we want to help each other out. So the fact that she's going to have people there to be there in person with and plug into is huge. And nobody's paying to come. But that's the kind of community we are, because we really all want to see each other succeed. It's just a really healthy environment to be a part of it, which is really great. And then on top of all of the great commissions and all did by Arbonne, as I mentioned, we have our global training conference in Vegas every year. There's going to be over 18,000 consultants taking over the MGM Grand. It's humongous, and that's just a way for us to plug in, to fill up, to really meet other incredible people, and it's just really, really fun time. Plus, it's Vegas. Come on. I have an incentive trip that we launch every single year. I'm going to be taking my boyfriend and I on an all-inclusive trip to the Bahamas, a 7-day cruise that is paid for by Arbonne. And once again, just for doing what I'm doing. Benefits. Once again, thank you guys for taking the time to learn about what Julie's doing. For any of you guys that are watching that are purchasing some products to support Julie, maybe you do want to book an event for me to come and experience the products with you guys, or you have more questions about the business. I do know Julie says she has to work tonight. I am available. So if you want, I told her to go ahead and get everybody's names and emails and phone numbers or whatever. Feel free to get in touch with me. I'm on Facebook as well, of course. Feel free to get in touch with me with any questions regarding ordering or regarding the business, and I can walk you through it. We have amazing deals that are going on. It's our job to make sure you get a great discount. We do have a 45-day return policy as well. So even you don't love the protein shakes, which I love them, but if for some reason you don't, there's no hassle to return it. We do have less than a 1% return rate, so that's just enough to show you our products are, but that being said, there's no worries on that end. So I'm going to go ahead and close before I let Julie say hello and goodbye again. There's two questions that were asked of me, and this is really something that helped me think about this business really seriously. The first question is, if you continue doing what you're doing right now for the next 5 years, where do you see yourself, especially financially? And the next question is, if something were to happen to the main source of your income, how long do you think you could survive on what you have saved? So I know we're all at different places in our life that are watching this video, but for me, like I have a biology degree. I got a job in an industry I didn't even know got into it. It was okay, but not my dream job. Now I'm in something that's much more fitting. But that being said, I wouldn't have even found the job or taken the risk to take the job that I have if it wasn't for my Arbonne business. And you know, financially, I didn't see anything changing. I was paying my bills and hoping to put money away, and every time I'd put money away, then the next or something would happen and I'd have to take money out of my savings to pay for something else. And I knew that wasn't going to change anytime soon. So this was really an opportunity to take something back into my own life. It's changed drastically. I'm, like I said, I'm about to be in qualification for regional vice president, which is the third level of the company, and there's only 4. And I've only been doing this 2.5 years. And I'm not anybody special. I'm super goofy. I'm not the most outgoing person in the world. I was not comfortable talking to strangers, but I've been coachable, and I've not quit. And that's where the inevitability comes in. So thanks again so much. I'm going to I guess you unmute yourself. Hello and goodbye to everyone, and then we can wrap it up.
Okay. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll be keeping in contact with you, and you know, text me. You have my number. I'll be texting you guys. And again, you know, thank you, Jenny, for explaining that much better than I can. But yeah. So
You'll get there. You'll start seeing it in sleep.
But anyway, yeah, thank you for everyone for staying in and, you know, watching and hanging in there. So, all right. Be talking to everybody soon, and
Bye.
see everybody later. Bye-bye. Okay.